Hey family, hello everyone. As you see, I am doing another missing person reading. I decided to jump on this case concerning this woman that's presently missing. I am subscribed to Arctic Fox True Crime. He is awesome, like clockwork. He's constantly, you know, posting new cases when it comes to the missing. And he does not discriminate whatsoever. He's awesome, and I really appreciate him. Because of him, that's how I'm able to find out about a lot of people who are going missing. And it seemed like it's a daily event, family. I mean, whether it be women or children, and men's as well. There's a lot of people that are constantly going missing every day. So, be careful out there, okay? And kiss your babies, when they're leaving out, whether they're young or old. 'Cause I tell you, you just don't know from day to day. It's always something, okay? We're not dealing with trafficking out here. We're dealing with a lot of women who are going out because their partner does not respect the word no. They're crossing boundaries, and for the most part, a lot of women are going out because their partners um, have an issue with rejection. So they end up taking, their significant other out. So it's just crazy out here. So be careful, family, all right? So this case right here, I came across this case due to Arctic Fox True Crime. So shout out to him. Let me see. I type her name in. Her name is Sarah. I think it's Dreyer, I believe. Um, Dreyer. If I'm wrong, I apologize. It's Dreyer. She's 38 years old, and she's missing from Riverview, Florida. It has here. I typed her name. I googled it. 'Cause I want to get an update. I want to know, has she been found yet? So far, she hasn't been found. Update on the search for missing Sarah Dreyer. She has been missing since the morning of April the 10th, so it's fairly new. Of 2023, she dropped her. Here's another one, family. Okay, here's another one that dropped her kids off. She dropped her kids off at school and returned home at 8:30 a.m. She departed her house and went to the back entrance of Bell Creek Nature Preserve in Riverview, Florida. Last seen on a Ring camera footage at 2:01 p.m. carrying her phone while walking alone. Her husband returned home, so she's married. Her husband returned home to an empty house at 4 p.m. While dogs on the patio, there was a note from her on the fridge, and the police were called right away. An extensive search began. I'm not sure what exactly the note said, but it must have been alarming. Very interesting. So, she is married, and this is pretty much the information. I don't have Twitter, but I was able to click on Twitter to retrieve this information. So this is it right here. Maybe if you can go back and read it yourself if you're able to. Okay. And I was reading some of these messages. This person said, "Is the husband a suspect of anything at this time?" And this person said, "I don't believe so, not as far as I have seen anyway." And they said the husband was at work and he's not a suspect, but also not making any appearance on social media or anything as far as asking for help. The searches are all over the place voluntarily, and they are tired and feeling like they might be wasting their time since no help or info from family or deputies. And we know the authorities, they're always holding on to information. Um, That's just the way it is. I feel like a lot of times they do that because they're trying to trip up, any suspect, especially if they feel like it's foul play. But even not, that's what they do. They hold on to information. So anyway, this is Sarah right here, 38 years old Sarah. And I have another picture of her right here. So what I'm going to do real quick, family. Let me put my disclaimer out there. Whatever you see in here and this reading concerning Sarah Dreyer, I believe, Dreyer. I'm just gonna say Dreyer, okay? If I'm wrong, I apologize. I'm gonna be pronouncing her first name anyway and looking to her eyes. But anyway, whatever you see and hear in this reading concerning the missing 38-year-old Sarah, um, it is not facts. We know this. It is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only. I'm just trying to, I'm trying to get a divine insight to what may have led up to her disappearance. Who knows? Maybe she might have a mental illness. She could have maybe had a breakdown. She could maybe be depressed and just want time away. Hopefully that's a factor other than the unthinkable. Let me just say that. So I'm gonna blow her picture up real good because I want to see her eyes. And also, I'm not here accusing anybody of anything. I'm gonna let the spirit do the talking, okay? I'm going to start off using this right here, the Cosmic Oracle Tarot. Oh boy. Divine spiritual clarity on disappearance of Sarah Dreyer, 38-year-old Sarah, seeking clarity on her disappearance. Holy Spirit to assist me. When it up to the disappearance of Sarah Dreyer. When it up to the disappearance of Sarah Dreyer. What caused her to go missing? And she is a mother. I don't know how many children she has, but she is a mother. Okay, let's get started. All right, I'm gonna set this right here. Okay, it has here let go, make room for the new beginnings on its way to you now. And also, this is someone if they were holding on to something, they are choosing to release and let go. Next, we have vacation. It has here you will be traveling soon. Okay, so this is one who think about going on a trip, but not alone. Not alone. The thing about getting missing as far as a couple trip. Okay, so it has here vacation. You will be traveling soon, but the key word is travel. And I think about two individuals. Okay, that are together traveling or planning on traveling. Next, we have cycles, fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. It just depends on what this means to Sarah. Okay, this speaks about cycles. Sorry about that. It speaks about cycles, how one cycle in their life is closing and ready to start a new cycle, shall I say, or whatever cycle that they're in is getting ready to end. Hmm. The fact that I'm seeing this let go, it looked like a cycle in Sarah's life is getting ready to maybe end. but it has the word karma in here also. So some kind of change was going on with her. Okay, some kind of change as far as her moving into a new cycle. But I do see this up here. This is pregnancy, so it's a good chance she could be expecting, allegedly. Okay, only her loved ones would know that if she had, brought this to their attention. This says someone is expecting. Now, this is not Sarah. She is married, so I'm not saying that her husband dipped on her or anything like that. But anyway, allegedly, someone is expecting. And the fact that I'm seeing this cycle and seeing these two, that can represent the beginning of a new cycle. Okay. But this also might mean something else as well. All I know is they're saying that she's 38 years old. It has here intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. Now, this intuition, this is someone who actually listening to that still voice. But the fact that she has disappeared, it looked like she was ignoring a lot of red flags. It looked like she was not operating her intuition for whatever reason, okay? And like this message saying, ignoring a lot of red flags. Next, we have in a secret place, distance. I think about travel. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. So, Sarah is, married. And this tells me a lot about her relationship. So obviously there's some little trouble in paradise. I think about the word disconnection. Maybe the closeness or the bond um, was kind of fading, shall I say, in that marriage. Um, something definitely alleged is going on in that marriage that was bothering her to where she felt like they were both quite distant. Okay. But the fact that I'm seeing this up here, I think about travel also. Okay. So this lets me know about her relationship with her spouse. They were, having some issues. Um, Maybe one of them or both of them was feeling quite distant towards each other. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Okay. And in the center, I have manifest. Tell the universe exactly what you want. So this is someone who's trying to manifest something. It's something that she really, really wants, and she's trying to make it happen. So I'm still trying to get an idea of what led up to her disappearance. Um, Now the fact that I'm seeing the cycle card again, okay, even though I saw the pregnancy, and this is a big time allegedly, this represents new beginnings because birth is always about new beginnings. But then I'm seeing this right here, and maybe there could have been trouble in paradise as far as something that could have been bothering her. There could be a cycle of the marriage coming to an end, or there could have been talks about, divorce or separation. This came out for a reason, okay? This speaks about distance, disconnection when it comes to, the union that you're in with your significant other. So anyway, let's continue real quick. Because also remember we saw here let go, make room for the new beginnings on its way to you now. Find spirit seeking clarity. Really up to the disappearance of Sarah. What caused her to disappear? Really up to the disappearance of Sarah. What caused her to go missing? Thank you. Uh-oh. It has here air sign. I don't know her zodiac sign or anything. It has here Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And that word air, I think about communication or the lack of. And behind that, I have letting go. Right here, I have the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Next, I have open your heart. It will help you attract more love. I think about someone that could be heartbroken, who's closing their heart to another. And behind that, I have cycles, which represents beginning or endings to a situation or an event. At the head, I have give it time. Everything in divine timing. Let things flow, or shall I say, let things grow. But anyway, behind that, I have the pregnancy message as far as somebody expecting, you know, expecting a baby. Now, also give it time can also pertain to a relationship, especially if uh, these two, her Sarah and her husband, were quite distant with each other. Okay, but it has her give it time. Next, I have Mercury retrograde, electronic issues, communication issues, review everything. So I think about pretty much whatever that was going on in her life. Everything became very chaotic. Things were not going as planned. The communication between her and her significant other um, was not there in a way that they were able to communicate effectively with each other. That's what stands out to me also, because it has here communication issues. Um, and it has here reviewed everything. So pretty much whatever jumped off with Sarah. Um, I think about somebody reacting instead of her stop thinking, reflecting. I think about somebody that's reacting or overreacting to a situation that really she should have taken the time to get more information, gain more insight about the situation. But anyway, this speaks about electronic issues, communication issues, and review everything. Hmm. Over here in the secret place, I have here a spy. This is somebody who's snooping. Someone got their eye on you. You are doing your research. Now, this is allegedly, okay? This could be Sarah energy. Maybe she could have been snooping, allegedly on her significant other. Cause like I said, if she's not expecting somebody else, let me just say that allegedly. If Sarah not expecting somebody else, and I'm not saying her husband cheating on her, but allegedly, I do have the pregnancy test up there. I mean, pregnancy message up there. But it's someone that's picking up on something, and um, it hasn't came out yet. It hasn't came out yet, but it looked like her spider senses were kicking in. Let me just say that, and she could have been snooping around. If this is not her energy, it could be her significant other energy. But it has here someone got their eye on you. You are doing your research. This is someone behind the scene that's doing their research. They're doing a whole lot of snooping around and looking into some things, okay? Coming to some information. And that's in the secret place. Right here in the center, I have patient. Just a few more months. Good things comes to those who wait. And remember, behind that, we have manifest. So right here, she's trying to be very patient. Like I said, it just depends on what it means to her. Let's go around one more time. Okay, I don't have to shuffle. I've already pre-shuffled. Let's continue. Okay. Next we have I'll be back. This is somebody that's telling someone that's in their environment, or shall I say, excuse my hair itching. But this is someone that's telling someone that's around them, I'll be back. Okay. Expect to hear from them soon. So not only are they saying I'll be back, but also they're letting the other know, I'll be back, and the other person that they're saying it to, they are expecting to hear back from them soon. Okay. But for some reason they don't show up. So somebody was definitely expecting her to come back when she left. Next, we have caution. Find out more. See, remember I told you how somebody doing some snooping and how they need to find out more information before they react or overreact. Caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. And see, this individual, their heart is being affected by it. Okay, as far as the information they're coming into, probably having anxiety. You know, just getting all worked up. Next, we have guardian. A lost loved one watches over you. Now, that's interesting. Now, it could have been somebody that she knew that was close to her, a family member that could have been on her mind. Now, sometimes I can get to if a person is deceased also, okay? But anyway, and I try to look for clues when I'm doing these readings as far as things that comes to me. Like another thing that comes to me when I'm seeing this right here, this says guardian. This like somebody's watching you, okay, watching over you, but it's still watching you, just like a spy would be watching you, okay. And it says a lost loved one watches over you. Also the word watches over you, I think about someone that's a control freak. That pops up in my spirit also. Somebody very possessive. That popped up in my spirit also. And of course, your spouse is a family member as well. Just saying. A lot of times I pick up certain cards, certain things will come to me, and I just speak on it because it's something to it. But anyway, this is the guardian. I think about a parent, authority figure. Next, at the head, we have sexuality. Someone is still figuring themselves out. So I think about somebody who have mixed feelings. They're not sure really what they want. Over here, I have moving. As you see, as a picture of a house. Change of residency, moving in with your partner. Now that's interesting because she's married. She's married. So I'm not really sure why this message would come out, unless it's something about this house that needs to be looked at. It says moving. Now, the only thing I can think of is unless before she disappeared, Sarah and her husband was thinking about moving. Because this says change of residency. Unless she got missing. And I'm only saying that because I see let go back here. You know, it speaks about make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. Moving, change of residency, moving in with your partner. And so far, I have not picked up on anything about her cheating or seeing somebody else yet. The energy can shift, but right now I'm not seeing that yet. But it's something about this house. It has a picture of a house, and she's not only is she married, but Sarah and the husband live in the same house. Like I said, unless they were both thinking about, having plans as far as moving, but um, change of residency, that also can have me thinking about she could have just up and just left him and moved out, and maybe she don't want him to know where she is. She could be laying low somewhere else, allegedly. Um, Next we have lust spells. You've been bewitched. Now this is interesting. This is someone that's very possessive, and people are known to bewitch people. Let me just say that they have them acting all crazy. They become very obsessed over them. But this says love spells. You've been bewitched. I'm gonna have to continue, family, because like I say, you know, if this is not the spy card, if that's not Sarah energy, it could be her significant other energy spying on her. If it's not Sarah spying on her husband, it could be her husband spying on her. Okay, I'm getting love spell. This is someone who's very obsessed. They are very obsessed with someone. Okay, and sometimes a person like this can be very dangerous also. So that's behind spy. Now in the center, I got narcissist. Someone is too full of themselves. I'm gonna go around one more time. I'm just trying to get an idea of what I'm looking at. Hmm. Okay. Thanks, Spirit. It has here intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. Notice what it says: sexual chemistry as well as reminiscing. Reminiscing on who? Intimacy with who? The spouse or somebody else? Because it has here, I'll be back. She's telling somebody, I'll be back. And somebody's expecting her to come back, but she doesn't come back. According to them, she doesn't come back. Next, we have honeymoon. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. What stood out to me is this plane. Somebody taking a trip. Somebody's traveling. And it may not be by plane, but what stands out to me is somebody's traveling. And behind that, I got caution. Next, I have challenges. Make a decision. Work on inner healing. So it looked like she had a decision to make as well. And also, she was experiencing some challenges behind the scenes. At the head, I have gold digger. They want your money being used. So who's feeling like this? Was Sarah feeling like this? Did she feel like she was being used, or somebody felt like she was using them for their money? Somebody was feeling used, period. Next, we have divorce. And we know what this right here, just let us know that there were either talks about divorce or a breakup, an actual breakup. Okay. Now Sarah is married. Let me just say that. And so allegedly, this could let me know that, her and her husband could have been having a little spat behind the scene, and there could have been talks of a divorce. Now it says here experiencing a breakup. These two also could have been thinking about separating as well, or talks of separation. But anyway, I got here divorced, and I got here experiencing a breakup. So, like I said, there was trouble in paradise. Okay, it doesn't mean he did things to her, but it gives me an idea of her mindset as far as what led up to her disappearance. Obviously, there was some things that were going on in that marriage. Over here in the secret place, I have liar. Be careful of someone sneaky. And that's in the secret place. And behind that, I have love spell, somebody very obsessed over the other. And in the center, I have date night. Two couples coming together, get ready to be wine and dine. This is one who's making plans of hooking up with somebody. And behind that, I have narcissists. Hmm. I'm going to shuffle and see what come back out, family. But the spirit really, really want me to pay attention to. But what I do see so far, and it's a big time allegedly, um, as far as what could have possibly led up to her disappearance, um, it looked like, there was trouble in paradise. Let me just say it like that, okay? Um, she could have left on her own still, okay? But we getting the word liar. So it's definitely, some deception here. My spiritual clarity of what led up to Sarah disappearance. Why did Sarah go missing? What caused Sarah to go missing? What caused Sarah to go missing? And this came back out. This says manifest. This is someone that wants something so bad, and they're trying to make it happen. They want something so bad, and they're trying to make it happen by all means necessary. Tell the universe exactly what you want. And even if it's their freedom, okay, they're trying to make it happen. Allegedly. Right here, the guardian came right back out. The guardian. This one who's watching over you. A lost loved one watches over you. Anything else you want me to know about the disappearance of Sarah? Fill up. Sometimes these messages will just flip over. Let me see. What flipped over? I thought I saw something flip over. Hold on, family. Hold up. Maybe I did. I thought I did. Okay. All right. It has here fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. When I think about fire, I think about emotions heating up like an argument or a fight. It has here date night. So, this lets me know about a couple, planning on hooking up, okay, getting together. Get ready to be wine and dine. And then this says gambling. Now, it doesn't gambling doesn't necessarily have to be money. You know, a lot of people gamble with their life, okay? When it comes to taking chances. Let me just say that when it comes to taking chances, this says problem with addictions or gambling, bad finances. So this is playing a part also. It just depends on what this gambling means to Sarah as far as her disappearance. Cause the word addiction is in here, and there's all kind of addiction. You got drugs, alcohol, you got sex addiction. When it comes to lust, workaholic, you have all kind of addictions. But also, like I said, when I think about gambling, I think about someone that's gambling as far as making poor choices, shall I say? But that's interesting though. But like I said, it can also be pertaining to money as well. That speaks about bad finances. Anything else you want to know concerning the disappearance of Sarah? Okay, we have here vacation again. This is one who's planning on going on a trip, a couple trip. So I don't know if Sarah and her, significant other were planning on and what I mean by that, I mean her husband. But before she went missing, I don't know if they were planning on as far as going on a trip together. If that's not the case, allegedly she could have been seeing somebody. I'm just, throwing out some options, family. Hello. This just lets me know about a trip, okay, as far as a couple trip. But we also, I can't act like we don't see it. We also see a suitcase also, okay? Sometimes that can be a clue. This is a suitcase. So did she pack any clothes up? Because she did leave a note. She did leave a note, shall I say? And the husband, according to the husband, she left a note. And we don't know what the note said. I mean, did it say that she's gonna leave and clear her head or something like that? But as you see, there's a suitcase here. So allegedly she could have left on her own merit. Okay, things not right at home. Maybe she wanted to go and clear her head. But it also looked like to me she could have had other plans as well. Okay? 'Cause this says vacation. This somebody's hooking up with somebody else. Just saying. She may have left alone, but she might not be alone, allegedly. But anyway, it's showing a suitcase also. And we also have here confession. Someone has to tell you something. So this is someone that's shedding light on things that were kept hidden from the other. Okay, confessing. And if she was not confessing to her husband, she was confessing to somebody, or maybe this could have been her husband energy confessing to her. Someone has to tell you something. So there was some information that was kept hidden from one of them. Let me just say that. Okay. All right. I'm still not really. So far, I'm not really seeing anything too severe here. I don't. I really don't want to use the shadow deck. Let me see something. I be having people that be new to my channel. They be like, "Why your readings are so dark?" I'm like, "Lord have mercy." I can't help but come out. Okay, and none of it's my opinion anyway. But I like using the shadow deck because it gives me an idea of, you know, um, what's going on as far as the background with the individual. I'm going to use the inner shadow oracle. Let me see something. Where is that message? The confession. I want to see something. Whatever you're going to see here, family, it's a legend, okay? We all know this. I'm just seeking clarity on the confession. Let me see something if I can find it. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. I'm just seeking clarity on that. I'm just trying not to assume anything. I just want to be led by the spirit. Confession. Someone has to tell you something. Seeking clarity on the confession message concerning Sarah. Seeking clarity on the confession message concerning Sarah. Seeking clarity on the confession concerning Sarah's disappearance. Seeking clarity on the confession message. All right. This may not be accuracy as far as 100, but there is some truth in here. Please know that, okay? I'm just seeking clarity on this confession message. Okay, I don't really know you. And we did see in the message, the deck that I used earlier, how the spirit let us know that Sarah and her partner, her husband, were very distant, okay? So it has here, I don't really know you. I never used to look at you in that way. So this is somebody who's coming clean, okay, with their feelings. We are more alike than I admit. At the head, I know more than you think. So this is a one that the other considered they are in the dark about something, but they're letting them know I know more than what you think. Okay, I knows what I know. I remember we saw the spy card. Somebody been snooping. They've been spying on the other. Over here, I don't know how to let you go. And remember, we saw the narcissist card. We also saw the love spell message that was over here that somebody's very possessive over the other. They're saying, I don't know how to let you go. But it looked like somebody wanted out. Over here, yes, it is too late. So this is someone that's saying, yes, it is too late and could be possibly thinking about walking away or walking from that relationship. In the center, I don't know what to say. Let's continue. All right. I never wanted to feel that way again. I need to focus on my healing. I understand you better now. At the head, I've been here before with others. So, for instance, if she had been in past relationships that um could have ended due to, I'm just saying, due to cheating, due to somebody being unfaithful, due to betrayal, that's what this is saying. I've been here before with others. And behind that, I know more than what you think. I don't trust you. Next, leaving you hurts me too. So this is somebody right here that's walking away. This is in a secret place. Leaving you hurts me too. And behind that, yes, it is too late. In the center, I wish you would come back. This is how somebody's feeling. I wish you would come back. Now, so far from what I'm seeing here, it looked like she wanted to exit out of this so-called relationship for whatever reason. Wasn't happy. We did see the word narcissist, and also allegedly Sarah and her husband, um, they were having marital issues anyway. Okay, so it's a good chance she could have up and left them. but she has children. And I don't know how old her children are. I don't know. So that's what always gets me, why would, and some women, they will up and leave their children too now. But anyway, um, anything else Spirit wants me to know concerning Sarah? Hold up. Let me just put this back in here. Anything Spirit wants me to know concerning Sarah and her relationship with her husband. What is the energy with Sarah and her husband before she left? What's the energy between Sarah and her husband before she disappeared? I lied to you. I scared myself that day. And that can be due to somebody overreacting, going off. You didn't imagine that. I think about someone that's seen something and they are questioning the other about it. They may have seen or heard something and they're telling the other, well, you didn't imagine that. You saw what you saw, you heard what you heard. I've been struggling at the head. I've been struggling. Now, I'm definitely seeking clarity on that. Struggling for me. I mean, what kind of way? Struggling. It has here, I hope I will see you again sometime. Remember, we saw the message, I'll be back, and someone is expecting them to come back. And like I said, she left a note. We don't know what was in that note. It has here, I wonder how far this would go. And that's in a secret place. And right here, I love myself enough to walk away. This is the one who's not putting up with whatever it is that was going on, and they say, I'm out of here. I love myself enough to walk away. So just looking at this right here, I lied to you. I scared myself that day. You didn't imagine it. You know, going straight down. I've been struggling. I love myself enough to walk away. I scared myself that day. Going this way. I hope I will see you again sometime. I love myself enough to walk away. You didn't imagine it. Going this way. I wonder how far this would go. I love myself enough to walk away. I lied to you. From what I'm seeing right now, it looked like she just up and left. Or if she didn't, something jumped off. Okay, something jumped off. That's all I gotta say. Guys, I'm seeing two individuals that were not really in a good place. Um, that married wasn't. They just say there was some issues. That's all I'm gonna say. There was some issues going on. Definitely a disconnection within those two parties. But it doesn't mean he did anything to her. So far, I'm seeing somebody that wants to get away. Um, they want to separate themselves from that union. Mm. I'm trying to be optimistic. I'm trying not to go there and be using my crime debt. You know, um, but I do feel the need to use it. I will. Oh yeah, hold up. I wanted clarity on. I wanted clarity on this message right here. Where is it? Um, I forgot the message, but I had wanted clarity on the message. Let me see something. Let me see. I can't remember that message. I was going to try to get clarity on a certain message, family, but I forget which one it was. Um, let me see something. Let me use the Gain Insight deck. Okay, I'm going to use this. All right. And then I'm going to end this reading because so far I'm not really seeing anything too alarming, but the energies can shift. Please know that. Let's just keep Sarah in our prayers and pray that she find her way back to her loved ones. Divine Spirit, get clarity on the disappearance of Sarah Dreyer. What led to her disappearance? What was going on with Sarah? What caused her to go missing? And clarity on the disappearance of Sarah Dreyer. What was going on with Sarah before she disappeared? I need to look things over, okay? Because sometimes I have to fact check. Because sometimes if the spirit will reveal those things that's going on with the individual, like behind the scenes with them, and it may not have anything to do with why they went missing. Let me just say that. And I just want to be mindful of what I put out. That's all I'm saying. Because certain things I just won't put out there. I don't like putting out anything just for the hell of it. I want to stick to, what could have caused her to go missing, or if she's okay. Probably that's what I'm picking up on. Somebody definitely felt used. Let me just say that. It's like, oh, you got with me, just for benefit or just for money. Of course, now I'm not familiar with the area where she lives, but according to the spirit, she's still in the area. She's not that far at all. Okay, I'm gonna reveal certain information. I'm gonna reveal all of this, all right? Because I want to be mindful of what I put out there. So anyway, it has here, let me see something. It has here check close by area, still close by person or child. So according to the spirit, she's still in the area somewhere. The need to have fun partying. I'm just sharing what comes here. Communicating with the ex-lover. And we did see a message saying something about reminiscing. Feels emotional. Feels emotional. I don't want to be used, taken for granted. standing their ground. This is one who's been in a conflict, maybe a fight or argument, standing their ground. Wants payback, revenge, get back at them. So somebody want to stick it to the other. Wants payback, revenge, get back at them. Competition and rivalry, compete for the same objective person. So on it could be on both ends, okay? Remember we saw that message, we are more alike than I admit. So either on Sarah end or the husband end. One of them, let me just say that, is competing for the other attention. Let me just say that. The fact that she's missing, it could be maybe if she was seeing somebody. I'm just gonna read the message out. Competition, rivalry, compete for the same objective person. We have to let things play out, okay? We have to let things play out. Double minded, double minded, unstable in all of their ways, hesitant, do not trust. So somebody is very double minded. They say one thing and do another. Due to karma, their parents' sins, negative action, return from the past. Clues within walking distance, seek and find. Was used, this is how somebody was feeling, was used for money and benefits only. So it's either Sarah or her husband, but one of them felt like, you got with me and was using me. This is allegedly, okay? Being tracked by a device, watching their every move, stalking them. And we did see the word spy as well as narcissist. Being tracked by a device, watching their every move, stalking them. So I don't know if Sarah was before she, went missing, was doing this to her husband, or her husband could have been doing this to her. But somebody was definitely was up on the other. Okay, they were definitely spying behind the scenes. Betrayal. They trusted someone they know who turned on them. Now remember, we saw the message was used for money and benefits. This says stolen legacy, money or property left to someone in a will. Question who would benefit due to their loss. Well, of course, her husband would benefit because they have children together, as far as I know. But we're gonna stay hopeful, okay, family. Maybe she comes from money. I don't know. This says identity theft. It says identity theft crime, okay. But we're gonna just stay hopeful. It could just be the word identity theft, but it's still a crime regardless. It has here truck. Someone drives a truck. Selling out or abuse of power, not using power or talents for the highest good of others, lack integrity. Met online, a woman being secretive. So this could be Sarah energy or her husband energy. Met online a woman being secretive. And something about an SUV. I'm not sure what she was driving. She could have been driving a car. I'm not sure. But messages come out for many reasons. I have here an SUV and a truck. But I'm not sure what she drives nor her husband. I just have SUV in a truck. I'm gonna go around one more time. I'm gonna end this reading. We're gonna just hope for the best. I want to believe that she just somewhere that she don't want to be bothered. You know, the fact that things, was kind of iffy in that relationship with her husband. Maybe she just want to, free herself, distance herself. Because see, she left according to the husband, she left a note. But did she write the note? See, I don't know. I don't want to go there unless the spirit, reveal it to me here. But according to him, she left a note. And the authorities, they seen the note, but we don't know what the note is saying. Okay? We don't know what it's saying. And also, I want to know that she packed a bag. Because she packed a bag and got missing, she left on her own merit. Okay. All right, I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to stop right here. It has here, they stolen from someone, took something of value. That could be stolen money. Found out about a secret. Information kept hidden from them. Change to plans, detour. So maybe she planned on, you know, um, getting missing. She changed her mind as far as, traveling far off. Used for their money. This is how somebody feels. They know. I feel like they, is a husband. He knows, allegedly. And the last one, alive, scared to speak up or show up in hiding. As of today, now I can't speak about tomorrow or next week. After today, this is what this is saying, and also the spirit is saying that her location is close by. She's still in the area. She's not outside the area. She is still in the area. Now, exactly where I cannot tell you. Hopefully, she will turn up. I'm praying she will turn up alive. Okay. Maybe she had like a mental breakdown, what the case may be. But for her to leave a note, that speaks volume also. Okay. Like I said, there were issues allegedly that was going on in that marriage. So anyway, according to the spirit, it's a good chance she could still be with us. Okay. So I'm just praying that she find her way back home safely. That no harm come to her. Maybe that's her way of wanting to stick it to him, as far as revenge. Get back at him by going away. Okay, but this is what I'm getting into now. But like I said, the energy they can change. They can change. But anyway, if many of you know anything, after today, as far as you finding out about that she's alive, get back with your sister and let me know. If I find out, I will post it in the community tab. Let many of you know that she's been found alive. That's my prayer anyway. Okay. I don't wish to for anyone when I'm doing these readings to turn out deceased. So Aquatic spirit today, okay, today in the present, um, this is what's been shown to me, okay, alive. So anyway, and then who knows, maybe she's in hiding, for whatever reason. It just depends on what kind of marriage that was. It could have been abusive. I don't know, allegedly. But anyway, I'm through this reading. I want to just leave it on a positive note, okay? A lot did come out of this reading. I'm praying that this sister find her way back home. Most importantly, safe, okay? Safe, because her family is worried about her. So anyway, thank you for caring. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I appreciate you all. Give me a good old thumbs up that will push Sarah's story out there. Her story definitely need to be told so others will see this video and share it. Um, yeah. So thank you. I love you. Be safe, family, and thank you for watching. Let's keep Sarah Dreyer in our prayers. Okay. Until then, bye for now.